cannot do much with it until we come to the closing the ends. So once we close the ends, we do the POP stuff. Then we'll send them all out. We will do it, seal it, so they won't be able to come back.
And you're going to fix the stairs, right?
Yeah. This is Eric, and welcome to Ghana Bakweku YouTube channel, where we document the building process for our dream home in Ghana, West Africa. We hope that you find the content we share helpful, encouraging, and hopefully educating as well.
Hello, thanks again for clicking on a video from our channel. Thanks to our returning subscribers who always come and support us. You know who you are. We appreciate you. For the new subscribers that we got on our last appeal for the last video, thank you so much. That last video did, it's doing well. It's still doing well. It's only a few days old, but I think it's the most promising video I've put up so far. So thank you for the love. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, so we can get our content to other people. Thank you. So I got back to site ahead of the vehicle that was bringing the materials, and when I got there, I heard some noise going on in the background, and it kind of like got my interest. It meant that someone is doing work in the backyard, which means our area is just increasingly developing, which was good. So I went and took a look, and it just reminded me of the struggle that we had to go through to dig our foundation. It wasn't easy. The place is solid rock, so as long as you build your foundation well, I think your house is safe. So I feel for them, but I'm happy someone else is building, something else behind the back of our property, which will increase security for us, which is great. Every time I look around our neighborhood, I get reminded of the fact that we lost some land, downhill to, the right of the screen. But it is what it is. I move on working on the project till now. If that place was, I'll just leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone. All right. So we got the materials to site. We decided to use TNJ to cover the eaves. So that is what we went and got. We ended up buying, I think, 10 bundles of the eaves. 6 bundles. Every single one of them has 10 in it, so it's like 60 pieces. But we ended up needing a few extras because we underestimated the size. So whatever the materials on site, they started doing the work, and that is what you see in the video. It took a few days to do. Now, I believe they finished on Christmas Day, and I was not in town, so I wasn't able to be on site through it. But I came back to see what they had done on the completion, and paid the final after I'd seen and okayed what they'd done. Now, there's one thing that I wish I had done. I told the people before I left, for the Christmas break, I should have told them to perforate holes and vantage places especially around the corners of the house. That way we can get the heat, that will be trapped in the ceiling. Some of it to be released outside the house instead of coming and being staying on the ceiling. I should have told them that, but I forgot to relay. I told the foreman, but I forgot to relay it to the carpenter and this guy who was doing the work. I told them later on, so they ended up doing part of it, which you will see in some of the videos. I wish I'd done it, but it's something that we can do as long as we are scaffolding around. We can perforate, so I wasn't really worried about it. When the time comes, I'll choose which vantage places to do, and then we'll just fill them. So with this soffit installed, TNG soffit installed, now we've solved the problem of birds going to nest inside the ceiling. Now that the POP is done, so now this thing is taken care of. We'll not have any problem of birds nesting. So I wanted to make sure that at least this was done before I left Ghana. With my decision to not do any more major work until I'm there, I had to make sure that this was done so we can, remove our hands from it and move on to deliberations on what to do next. So at this point, I'm still contemplating: do I do screeding and tiling first, or do I do it in tandem with the door install? Right. It's either that or I decide to do the windows first. Um, both of those groups are major, and the, the only way I can do all three at once will be, if I hit a jackpot, or also if I just decide to buy all the materials, store them, and decide to do them in tandem. Right. The goal is to be able to be in Ghana and do the work, which means that I would have to be strategic about how I do it. I might allow the screening to be done in my absence because, that is not something that is really like the final finishing. As long as they screed well and the tiler is involved with the screening, it should be fine. Then I can go back later um, and and stay while they do the tiling and the door install, right? And then we can do the windows at some other point. So that's, I'm still thinking about it. I don't have a final thing yet. I'm open to suggestions. I know I'm not the only one building here. There are people who've gone ahead of me, people who've already built some. So if you have any input, please share with me. At this point, I'm just, I actually have my niece, doing the video shoot. You know, she's she's using her TikTok skills. I was trying to use her TikTok skills to something else. Yeah, so so this work is done. There's something that you see here that I was talking about earlier that I wish that I'd mentioned earlier. You see when I zoom in here, you realize that one of these panels right here is perforated. It is to allow heat to escape. I wish I told them earlier, then we would have done it, in strategic points all around. But it's not too late. We'll do it. We'll do it later. It's just a matter of, drilling, enough holes in a series of panels or in some vantage panels so that it'll allow heat to escape. Thank you for watching our video again. If you haven't subscribed, please do us a favor and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit like, comment, share. Let our content, get out to more people. We appreciate your love. Thanks. Goodbye.